Borany, thank you so much for coming in on a public holiday. It's this Saturday. It's
I'm
great
super
to have you here live from Siem Reap, Cambodia. And
Mm.
I'm looking forward to learning about the work that you do. And instead of just having it as a normal like Zoom conversation or podcast, today we want to let the people watching this to experience the work that you are doing in a kind of more real way, right? So
Yes.
you are there at the place you normally work. But before we begin, would you like to introduce yourself to us?
Thank you so much, Masami, as well. So for having me from Cambodia to join this special day for Women's Rights Day. So my name is Borany Chea. I am a community section lead from This Life Cambodia. My role is to support young people, women, students in the community so that they can create their future in this life.
Mm.
Um,
Well, you
there's
said in this life, right? Like, and your organization is This Life Cambodia. Why did you say this life?
it's from where we start. Most people when they don't have the opportunity for their parents, so then they would expect in the next life. So they may feel like in this life they have no hope. In this life they may have no choice. So for our work here, we support people to create their own futures in this life, not waiting. So how we do provide skill, provide resource, tool that they may need to create their own solution. You think I could introduce what I'm doing here at this building today? Maybe
Mm.
I can walk through and show
Yeah.
people what we are doing here.
Yeah, and anyway, this is one of your projects, right? Because you actually do have a programs working with communities and villages, and education, and also even prisons, and supporting incarcerated young youth to connect with their families and go through occupational training. And so your work itself is like a massive and vast, and your main office is like not this location and a
Yeah,
big another big place, but this
yeah.
is a place where you provide occupational training to young people.
Yes, you are
Yes.
right. This
Yeah.
is one project that we support young people from at-risk background, from it's referral from NGO partner, it's referral from government agency, also the community members, those children who are from maybe drop out from public education. They some of them they may already have no choice for their education. So we here provide vocational training. In this room that I show is one of the skill that we provide is motor repairing. So you may see the background how people they unpack the motors. So what are inside of that motor? I have no idea what it's called because I know how to ride motor but don't know how to fix it. So this is
But you have a professional people training.
yeah, we have people, we have young people, we have trainer to support young
Mm.
people, but I don't know what they call. So normally our staff, the trainer, they show us where to start, where to stop, but not me. Sorry,
Mm.
I can't do that. You may see so people can see this motto here. So this is how we explain the student, show them the real mottos, not just telling the story or in theory, but provide a practical skill.
Amazing. And like I visited this place at the beginning of last year, so I can just picture where everything is. But you also have a hairdresser training room where it's actually really look like a hairdressing salon. Like
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
But today, because we got a 15, 20 minutes together, and also we don't want you to stumble on something and fall down. So we are going within this building and just walk around a little bit. Yeah, and could you just tell me about the variety of things that you do there?
Sure. So in this building, we have four different skills. One I just saw is the motor repairing, haircut, tailoring, where we are gonna end up there soon. Also the small motor, it's kind of like a water pump machine. So we train those young people who around 15 to 24 years old, those skills. But we not only just provide that vocational training skill, it's a lot of soft skill that we do. As I just mentioned earlier, that those are not from a normal family background, but they are all from very at-risk, high-risk community. So personal development skills are also very important for them. So personal development, they are include life skill, include, for example, team building, basic communication, how to work better within a team, in a community. We also have our social worker who provide daily supervision, basic counseling. Some of the students, they also experience in like using drug. From the community. So we have people, the social worker and the program coordinator here, they provide drug prevention. Yeah, we add up all of these soft skills. So for those who wish to start up their small business, they can have some tool.
Yeah, and Borany, it's so hard to describe the impact of what you do within this short conversation, but what are the kind of some of the highlights of what you have achieved as an organization?
Yeah, the impact that we see, we can see more than 80% of the children who enroll in our skills, they have employment opportunity, they receive employments, and more than 30% of them, they start up their own business.
Oh, wow.
This is how the power of inspiring from that young people inspires to do more, to support them more. Even it's very difficult, as I mentioned, that they are not from a normal background that we can easily work with. But then for us, the social worker here, program coordinator who support them directly, we kind of like inspired by our young people as well. So.
And you work with, the unique thing is that you actually go into some of the most difficult subject, like such as why are young people being incarcerated? And rather than going to child prison, they were going to adult prison before, or what happened to them after they come out of prison. But on this International Women's Day, what I'm also really interested is about you. What brought you to dedicate yourself to this work, Borany?
Yeah, so I am from a remote community next to Vietnam borders, which is about 4 or 5 kilometers from here, outside of the This Life Cambodia. I'm from the family, my parents are the farmers. I'm the oldest sister, and we background is not different from from some of the children that we work with now. So after I like when I grow up, it was just right after the Pol Pot regime. Sometimes we don't have a better education opportunities. The school that I went to is about 8-10 kilometers far from my home. So I have to ride a bicycle every day. And sometimes it's a broken bicycle, so I have to walk my bicycle to school or back home. Born as a woman, and I'm the oldest daughter in the family. At that time, it's also a lot of discrimination about women, about young people, about especially from the poor family background. That has touched me a lot, and to be stronger as I am now. So life touched me I have to be tough. I have to be strong that I can support myself. So if I'm not strong, then I would end up with where I was born right now. So I try to go to study every day. I try to do my university with get some support of from my family member, my uncle. So my parents they can't afford my education, but most of the time my uncle who provide support to my study fee. Also, some of my mom's relative they also support me from that journey. So that is the reason that I try to what I doing now or what I like now is without support from other people, without support from relative or family member, it's not easy for those who from difficult background. So this is why the reason why I work with the most at risk or marginalized children. So yeah, this is how I'm doing
Amazing.
now.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. And today, even though it's public holiday, so that's why the center is a little quiet, but we asked one of the lovely social, worker ladies to
Yeah.
come and then be with us. So let's just go and then meet her.
Yeah, I'm going to this building, to this classroom now. Let me show you first for this room what we have, like the design, clothes, the sewing machines here. It's a lot more, and let's talk to I think she's
She's
social
busy.
worker, but then I think she learned how to
Oh,
sew. Let's talk with her then.
yeah.
So this is Sivka, our social worker, and she's with this building, like I just mentioned, is roughly four skill. Sometimes we have 50 students enrolled, sometimes a bit more than that. So she manage that and with other staff member as well. So let's hear from her.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Could you tell us a little bit about you? Why are you doing what you are doing?
Okay. Briefly translate about Sivkaj Lee. She is a social worker again, and she's been with This Life Cambodia almost 8 years now. So this month and next month, she will be receive the long service leave for 8 year anniversary. So at our work, those who stay for 8 years, they will receive a long service award for 1 month leave,
Oh, wow.
and with a 1 month salary additional as well. Why she like this job? She feel that helping community member, helping youth especially is her passionate, because like I mentioned, in our country there are a lot of people in need. Without support from each other, it's hard to create their future better.
And for her, is there any specific inspiration or model figure or special supporter who helped her to be where she is today?
តើតើនឹងការងារដែលខ្ញុំធ្វើឲ្យគាត់នឹងមានក្តីសង្ឃឹមសម្រាប់ជីវិតរបស់គាត់ទៅថ្ងៃមុខ
It's very powerful. So yeah, what she says, what inspired her here, the work with she does with the community, with young people who may don't have chance for their future. So coming here is kind of like provide second opportunity, second chance for those who are from a difficult background.
Amazing. So we started this interview with a conversation around why your organization name was This Life Cambodia, and how people in Cambodia or communities were initially thinking that, oh, next life, I will have a better life. Next life, I can do this. But it was never the consideration of this life. And look at what you have done to bring so many people the hope and the idea that this life can be the life that they can live fully. So amazing to have this beautiful conversation with you. Thank you, Borany, for touring a little bit in the facility as well. And I hope that some of the people watching will go like, oh, I'd love to actually one day come and visit Cambodia and come and see your work as well.
Yeah. It's very pleasure for us here to share our special day to other women around the world as well, and hopefully all of you are the truly amazing women there. Learn from what we do here and maybe provide some sort of sharing to others as well. So let's share our love to all the amazing women around the world.
All right, thank you so much for your lovely sharing, and for those of you tuning in and watching also the recording later too, thank you so much for coming by to experience this story, and I hope that you will tune into other upcoming conversations as well.